Now these little fish are called mountain cloud minnows, and they really are a fabulous fish for beginners because they're extremely hardy, very tolerant of most water conditions. You can have them outside in ponds, you can have them inside in aquariums with or without heaters. No matter what conditions you offer these fish, they just seem to thrive. And not only thrive, they often breed. So you can see those two up the back there that are sort of dancing around. They'll scatter eggs all over the place, and providing you've got any amount of cover for the eggs to get away, you'll often find little babies. So a bit of breeding weed or something to allow the babies to survive. They're a pretty little fish with the bright yellow highlights and red tail. And they're cheap as hell to buy. They're so cheap that many people actually buy them as feeder fish to feed to their other fish. But if you are a beginner and you've only got a small aquarium, I think that you just can't go wrong with these things. They just give people a good experience in the hobby. Completely the opposite to neons. Neons are a pretty little fish that die very easily. And yeah, so if you want to give your kids a good experience with fish, I think mountain cloud minnows, especially in an aquarium that is too small for a heater, but you do have a little filter. The other thing about these guys is you can have them with sucking catfish and Corydoras catfish and other things that don't necessarily need a heater as well. They're also sort of zippy enough to have with things like rosy barbs and golden medarkas and bitterlings. So great, hardy, cheap fish. Wonderful for beginners.